Hello everyone, welcome to my redo first edition for this week. And so I have understand Mrs. Pratt's instructions and what she sent to the group. And so I will redo the first edition, and I will explain how I will approach my topic for this week. So I get it, I already got it. So this is how I will do it. For the main work, and D2, I will cover only the first section. I will split the main work and D2 into two sections because I want my work to be have depth to it. So my main work for this week is just the concept of data flows. So it's not data flow, it's data flows, but it's not data flows into and out to. Flows enter and exit of a system. So enter and exit is a component of data flows. So this is how I will approach the main work in D2. For specifically, the main work will just go over the board, so go above, like for example the concept, the three phases of data flow in a system, the key elements and things like that. So that is my main work. Go only above. So it includes the concept, three phases, key elements, and finally its benefits. Benefits, drawbacks. So that is my main work. So my second DE, D2, I will cover about what type of data can enter and exit a system. And then finally, the big thing is the data flow diagram. So in this second day edition, I will explain what data flow diagram is, and using perhaps Microsoft Word, I can also do it. I can use Microsoft Word to create a diagram of data flow. So it will include, let me erase it. So it will include a data flow. A diagram will include three main phases. I'm not supposed to talk about this, but I won't go too deep. Brief data flow diagram. Second DE. So data flow diagram, second data edition. So what I'm going to do is that first I'm going to bring out how and what type of data can enter and exit the system. So that is what I'm going to do. And finally, secondly, is I'm going to create a diagram. create a diagram. So I will create where data can be stored, where data can be processed, where data enter, where data exit, what type data can enter, what type data can exit, those arrows. And so this is what I'm going to do for this second edition. And now you might ask, why don't I leave this to my second week if I decide to split my main work and my second edition into 2 weeks then? Now the reason is that when I do this, I can know that I can just add it to that. So for my second edition next week, I will also talk about it, but they have their own perks. So for example, what type of data can be processed, how data can be processed, where data can be stored, how it can be stored, things like that. So I will create a diagram first for this week, and for the second week I just edited my diagram to make it more complete, to distribute the works evenly between the weeks, so I won't have so much stress into 1 week. That is what my D2 is about. Finally is going to my D3. Oh, and before I go to my D3, is that my main work I will do it as a video, because my main work I won't go too deep into it. And so for my second edition, I will go very deep into it, and so I will bring it out as a writing. So as my third D, design and implement. No, for this week only. Just design and automation solutions. That are effective. So it must reach this requirement. So for the stars there is that supply chain management, automate tasks, let's go down there, automate tasks, logistics. So for the third edition, I will only design. I won't implement it into it yet. And so I'm going to design it for the first week. And for the second week, I'm going to implement it into an automation. I'm going to implement the automation solution. So when I have the design, it is not an automation solution anymore. It is the automation solution, my automation solution. So that is my third edition for this week. And before I conclude, is that I will need to define the challenges and the obstacles that I have faced during last week and what I'm going to face during this week too. So for last week, I think I didn't face any challenge or obstacles. Ben did. Ben didn't join the meeting, so I won't know if he did well this week. But I didn't see his first edition sent in yesterday. And so that is a bit red flag that he is performing not very well. So will I have any obstacles or challenges for this week? In reality, I don't know, but I think that my only challenge is the third edition, which is quite hard. And so I will try my best. The main work in the D2 I have split it, and so it is not very hard anymore. But only the third edition is quite complicated to do. So I will spend more time. The solution is that I will spend a bit more time, perhaps 2 to 3 hours for the third edition. And so I think that will be done for my first edition for this week. That's just a recap and a detailed plan of what I'm going to do for this week, and also the challenges and obstacles I have faced and I'm going to face for the upcoming week. So thank you for listening, and see you next time.